There's something strange about Ricardo Martinez. Not in the flashy way, not in the look at this monster kind of way. It's subtle. Because when you watch his fights, something never happens. He doesn't rush, he doesn't panic, he doesn't turn fights into wars just to prove he belongs. In a sport that eats people alive for entertainment, Ricardo stays intact. And that should bother you. Go back and rewatch his title defenses. Not the knockdowns and not the clean combinations. Watch the moments where chaos should happen. The moment where another champion would say now or never, Ricardo waits. This is not hesitation, that's calculation. He is always waiting for the perfect moment to counter. He sees everything, and once he sees it, he remembers it. Forever. Every pattern, every habit, every little tell. That's why he doesn't brawl as long as it's not necessary. Why would he? Brawling is noise. Information gets lost in noise. He only enters chaos as a last station, when there's no cleaner option left. When the opponent has already shown everything, only then does Ricardo accept the damage. Because he understands what boxing actually is. Boxing isn't only about winning rounds or knocking someone out. It's about managing damage. Every war takes something from your brain. Every unnecessary exchange shortens the clock. Ricardo knows that, so he doesn't spend himself cheaply. That's why he doesn't fight for applause, he fights for longevity. He's waiting for that one opponent, that diamond in the rough, the one who forces him into a war. Until then, he plays it safe, because he's disciplined. Now watch his feet. Not his fists, his feet. He's never standing in a place where something could happen. Close enough to threaten, far enough to be safe. That distance is dangerous. You think you're in range, you're not. You step again, now you are. Too late. People think Ricardo reacts super fast. He doesn't. He reacts early. He is not answering punches, he's answering intentions. By the time the opponent commits, Ricardo already finished the exchange in his head. And that's why people tend to call him boring. No chaos, no scrambles, no miracle moments. Because Ricardo deletes possibilities. By round 3, the opponent has one idea left. And Ricardo solved it 2 rounds ago. Most champions burn bright. Ricardo doesn't burn at all. He stays. Minimal damage, minimal variance, maximum consistency. You don't beat Ricardo on a good night. You'd need him to fail as a system, you have to overclock him. But it's important to note that he doesn't lack hunger. He just doesn't need to prove he's great. Listen, this is bigger than boxing. This is how you deal with people too. You don't overreact, you don't escalate first, you match the energy. You adjust your response to the feedback you're given. Tit for tat. Calm, calculated and proportional. Ricardo does the same thing in the ring. That's why he lasts. That's why he is waiting. Because when Ricardo finally finds that opponent, the one who forces him into chaos, he won't hesitate. And that's when things are gonna get wild. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.